It's what a lot of people hate about politics. Negative ads created by groups that sometimes go to extraordinary lengths to keep the public from knowing who they are. An I-Team investigation looks into who was behind two mysterious direct mail flyers sent to thousands of Tampa residents just before this spring's municipal election. Chief Investigator Alan Cohn had to travel to Miami to get answers about ads that may have turned the course of a Tampa election.
I was just warming up.
To this day, Dick Greco believes his bid to reclaim the mayor's office for a fifth time was sunk by a good old-fashioned dirty trick.
Do you think that this mailing may have influenced a couple of hundred votes?
Oh, easy.
A flyer which showed up in the mailboxes of thousands of Tampa residents the Saturday before the Tuesday election, thanking outgoing Mayor Pam Iorio for cleaning up Dick Greco's mess.
And there's no way to answer, it's too late.
The mailing is an example of what's wrong with politics, says Mary Boyle of the nonpartisan political watchdog group Common Cause.
It's certainly, cowardly and kind of chicken on behalf of the people who are sending it, and doesn't do a lot to help our democracy.
The flyer was sent out by the Liberty Leadership Fund, 382 Northeast 191st Street, Miami, which is a warehouse.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'm looking for the Liberty Leadership Fund.
Don't know who that is.
Owned by Lori Barron, who runs a delivery company which allows businesses to use the address as a mail drop.
They even have a letterhead with this address on it.
Yeah, because they use this address and then...
The Liberty Leadership Fund isn't the only political organization we found making it difficult to find their location and backers. This flyer features most of the Republican candidates in March's Tampa election, including mayoral candidate Rose Ferlita. The only problem...
I have no knowledge of who mailed that. We had nothing to do it.
GOP Chairwoman Deborah Cox-Roush is emphatic for good reason. By law, Tampa's municipal elections are nonpartisan. The political parties aren't supposed to be officially involved. But look closely at the flyer. Despite the elephant, the return address doesn't actually say it's from the Republican Party, but rather the Florida Future Leaders Fund. So where is the Florida Future Leadership Fund located? Here in Miami, at the Doubletree Hotel and Condominium on Bayshore Drive, specifically room 1640.
Is this familiar to you?
Absolutely. I designed this, the original finished version of this mail piece.
St. Petersburg-based political consultant Peter Schorsch says he is the man behind the flyer.
So this mail piece is a way of telling voters these people are Republicans.
The only problem? The individual who registered the Florida Future Leaders Fund with the IRS is a Democratic political consultant, not a Republican, who told us as clear as I can be this organization participated in no way with this mail piece.
Have you ever been to that address?
No. Why would I be?
Who paid for this?
A collection of Republican donors that wanted to get the message out about the candidates that were running in the municipal elections.
Can we have the list of Republican donors?
No.
As for the Liberty Leadership Fund, which Dick Greco believes sunk his campaign, its chairman, R. Absher, filed a statement of organization certifying the information is complete, true, and correct with the Division of Elections, using only their first initial despite the requirement for a full name. The Washington, D.C. phone number listed is disconnected. The address is that Miami warehouse.
So Mr. Absher is not in the back room making political flyers?
No.
Here's what the I-Team has been able to find out. We traced the Liberty Leadership Fund's bulk mail permit not to Tampa or Miami, but to Gainesville. The owner of a printing company tells us he printed and mailed it. And it turns out one of the few real names associated with the Liberty Leadership Fund in state documents is Stafford Jones, a paid consultant for the group and the chairman of the Alachua County GOP. When we told him why we were calling, he said no comment and hung up. Dick Greco claims he is done with politics, but he may be gearing up for one last campaign, a formal complaint to the State Elections Commission.
I've run for office a number of times. It means a lot to me to be me, and I would not want to win doing something like this.
The Tallahassee law firm which filed the paperwork for the Liberty Leadership Fund is the Coates Law Firm, one of the most prominent Republican law firms in the state. Its principal partner, Richard Coates, did not return our phone calls for comment. Alan Cohn, ABC Action News.